Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Trossard hangs in a cross. That has not gone well. That's an excellent interception. And they can counter here. Neatly clipped into space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. De Bruyne. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Good ball, good take. Doku.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Royce. And here's Messi. Messi! Goal! Arsenal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Alvarez. Lofted in. Castagna tries to clear. Meunier. Oh no, he's got that wrong. He's in a great position here. Doku. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Spread it left. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, good spread. Now it's Trossard. Royce is the team's great visionary. Schneider. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting and Messi! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Tielemans, Mechela, pass just lacking in accuracy. Onana. And it's Tielemans. Now De Bruyne. And he's picked it up out wide. That'll be a throw. Rijkaard. Nice physical challenge. Schneider. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tielemans.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Van Dijk. Hakimi clears. And he's intervened well there. Meunier. Tielemans. Over to the right flank. Royce, who does have an assist to his name. Meunier. This is a promising build-up. De Bruyne. Played out to the left flank. Doku. Royce. That is good alertness.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi powering forward here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed.
Arsenal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And it's Messi. They're urging him to shoot. Messi! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible.
And the shot! It's hit the upright. Hakimi. He's found a way through. Closing in on... Can he finish? He'll try from distance. Doku! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And he's stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Belgium cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
De Bruyne. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. Lovely feet. He's shifting through the gears here.
Belgium really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Trossard. Trossard providing an outlet on that flank. Onana cuts out the pass. Doku. Castagna puts the ball in. Neuer claims it without any fuss. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And that is not getting there. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
The less said about that pass, the better. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Alvarez. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's in on goal. It's Schneider! And that really should have been that.
Snyder has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And it's hoisted clear. Cross to the back post. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Onana makes the interception. Now it's Trossard.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good-looking, impressive jump. And it's been hooked away. Belgium have got it back and they'll have another go. De Bruyne. And that is well cleared.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that was vital. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Royce. He is through here. And he was alert to it. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. It's run loose here. And here's Shevchenko. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the shot! Schneider plays it short. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Great ball if he can get there. He might be in here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop.
Takes a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
No, that's been intercepted. Berger. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Still goalless at the moment. This is a promising build-up. Not Sorlot. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Out of play for a goal kick. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Haaland. And that's going wide left. Haaland gets a foot in here. And the finish! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Norway can try it again now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner. And Shevchenko! Messi thinks about the shot. Great Shevchenko! And he thumps it clear. Bruno Fernandes. And this is... There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Number 20,
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Now it's Sorloth, spread to the right. Ødegaard providing an outlet on that flank. Gaia. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hakimi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Rijkaard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Haaland. Tries to pass it through, and this is Messi. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, such a clever touch. And Messi! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Arsenal are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more.
Just a
If you review the first half,
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Arsenal just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. The second half is up and running. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
You're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Sorloth. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods. That could reverse in a flash.
Van Dijk.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shevchenko. Looking to play him in. Ødegaard. Here's Haaland. He's in a great position here. That's destined for the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is Shevchenko. And this is Sneijder. Delivers with wit. He's rising! Goal! Arsenal! And there is his 30th goal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Haaland. Shevchenko being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he's profited handsomely, but
Snyder! But he's left disappointed.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Somewhat off target. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Van Dijk has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Haaland, shot could, can he finish? Pinches it off him. Ryerson. And here's Solot.
Norway really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Chance for a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Schneider with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4, Bruno Fernandes. Number 23, Schneider. Number 20,
Ryerson
Shevchenko.
gets flagged offside.
Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 13, Royce. Number 8, Fernandes. Number 18, Kane. Number 19,
Ryerson.
Alvarez.
Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. Into the last 5 minutes. Alvarez. Royce. And it's Gaia. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Inacio cuts it out. Gaia. Royce. Now it's Alvarez. And here's Kane. And this is Messi.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Shapes to shoot! Ødegaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's been shifted off it. Fernandes. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Now it's Kane! It's bounced back off the post. Kane! And with that, the end. Arsenal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?